See how everybody's doing. I got one up there on Facebook. Helen Riley. Hello, Helen. Glad to have you. Teresa. Teresa, I saw you on Amy Smith's live. Callie or Kaylee. I forgot already. Jennifer. Jennifer, did you know Teresa was on that Amy Smith live? Carla Cabrera is on. Dawn is on. Everybody's on. Good, good, good. I'm doing the double live. I like the double live. I'm doing both the YouTube and the Facebook. Might have got them backwards. I think my computer is on the YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I am drinking my butter broth. Can you guys see that? YouTube definitely cannot see that. Okay. For those that are new to me, butter broth, Kerrygold butter, bouillon cubes. Okay. Yeah, they're probably not the best way to get everything in, but it's a great way for me to get my salt in, and I love the way butter broth tastes, so I love it. It's the same for people. Carla, hello from California. It's great to see all you guys here. And my butter broth is kind of like some people's. It's not bone broth; it's just bouillon cubes. Bone broth would be better. It's just like if somebody enjoys coffee and it relaxes them, that's what this does for me. So, yep. Well, Matt Walker and I did our live this morning on our new YouTube podcast, Going Keto podcast. For those of you that were able to watch, I appreciate all that. Thank you very much. If you were unable to watch, there will be another live tomorrow, East Coast time at 5 p.m. That's probably going to be our usual time every Friday or Thursday. Every Friday at 5. I think is what it's going to try to be. So that, unfortunately, it's in the morning in Australia, but it's in the later afternoon, early evening in America. At least on the East Coast it is. Yeah, Jason Wright. He's a funny guy. He cracks me up. Oh, he just cracks me up. If you can, please go back and watch that replay of it. I did talk about these bars, and these are from Adapt Your Life. Now, they're not the biggest bars, so if you're looking for something that's going to make you feel full, it's not going to do it. It's going to be one of those things that if you have a craving for something sweet, because this is the size of them right here, okay? It's just a small bar, all right? Maybe 1.5 inches, just over an inch. This is the chocolate flavor. They have a couple different ones. Good morning, good morning. He was fun. Yeah, I liked it. But these are a little pricey, so if they're out of your price range, I understand. But I like them, and it's easy for me to feel like I get a little sweet tooth every now and then or something. But this is good. I know, but I don't eat them that much. So I know what you mean, Jennifer. So I just wanted to go on, promote the podcast, so a lot of you guys would at least go and check the replay. If you like it, please share it. Please, I want to see like 50 shares or 100 shares by the end of the week or the end of next week. It would be awesome. It would be awesome. Hello, Aaron. Whatever works. Steve, for 2 days, I felt so tired. Nothing could keep my eyes open. What am I missing? Miranda, I would say salt. Your salt might be too low. If you get in some salt, which is what I do here, you will feel more energized. You'll feel the aches and pains will go away. Headaches will go away. You just feel like you can conquer the world. Try getting a lot of salt in, and see how that makes you feel. Oh, you did a shout out for me, Marjorie. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's see. Am I the only one getting a constant broken stream? Carol, you might be, because it says I got a great stream here. So far, you're the only one that mentioned. Oh no, broken stream there too. Well, it doesn't say it's broken here. This is all I got. I don't know. I have good internet here. I have good internet up there. My phone says I have 3 bars. So, and I have 16 people viewing up here on Facebook, and I have 9 people down here, which I really appreciate all the thumbs up and all the likes and all the hearts and everything else. And I really appreciate you guys. Hello from KSA. Glad to catch you live. KSA. Where is KSA? What is that, bro? KSA. Brian Turley. Brian Turley. Where are you at? I think I asked you where KSA was before. Perfect here, which never happens. Yay. Yay. Oh, there's something. Okay, here. Guys, it might just be in your area, because I am broadcasting to others, and they seem to be fine. Okay. Yeah. I just talked to a girl named Amy Smith that Jennifer turned me on to. Has anybody ever heard of her? This Amy Smith? She seems like a very high energy, very, very informative. She seems to have the same aspects of the ketogenic diet that I have. And I did say we should go live, and she said yes. So we'll see how that happens. iMessenger. Yeah, Amy, Marjorie, she has a YouTube channel. I guess she probably had about 400 and some people watching her on her live, which I believe she does at 9 a.m. Central Time every Thursday. So if you guys want to check her out, she is pretty she's pretty amazing. Plus, she had some sort of Blues Brother kind of animation going on, where as she was talking, she had these the blue glasses and the hat going on. It's funny. But she's quick. She's really quick. Once in a while, you sound like a robot. Once in a while, I sound like a robot. I do. Repeating myself, I mean. I don't know what you mean, Martha. Got it. It came all of a sudden. I feel energized before. I will try some salt. Thanks. You're welcome. And Sunday nights. Oh, she does Sunday nights too? Well, that's nice, because I'm always available Sunday nights. Of course, not during The Walking Dead, but then again, I think that's already, finale is over. She is very nice. Yep, she seems very, very nice. She gives out free meal plans, which I would like her to talk with us. Make a video. I'll put it on. And when I make videos, guys, I'm going to put it on our YouTube channel. I'm going to put it on our Facebook channel. And I'm also going to try to put some in our podcast, so that people in all of these can have different ways of viewing them and checking them out and getting the information. So all the time, the information that I give out to you guys is going to be out there. Now, some of the things that I talked about were the history of the ketogenic diet. A lot of the things I've never talked about on Facebook or on my YouTube channel. So, and you guys know this about me, is that I like to say that when you're more informed about something, you tend to succeed better at it. Okay. If you know the ketogenic diet, I think the more you know, the more you'll you'll feel comfortable with it. The more you'll understand it, the more and you'll know why you do certain things, why to do this and why to do that. And you'll also know how to get yourself out of predicaments. Like if you ate badly 2 days ago and you're like, how do I know if I'm back in ketosis? Can someone share her meal? I think it's You Can Keto. Hashtag You Can Keto. You Can Keto. I think that's her thing. If you go to, and I believe she's just Amy Smith. And somehow if you put hashtag You, the letter U, Can, C-A-N, Keto, K-E-T-O, she will give a thing like that. Yeah, she's very informative. I like her. I do like her. She's neat. Yep, there it is. Hashtag You Can Keto. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Martha Miranda said, I really enjoyed all the facts you had this morning. They made lots of sense. I searched Amy Smith Keto and she popped up. There you go. Thank you. There's Marjorie letting everybody know. Just sub to Amy. She seems interesting. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Marjorie. Now, please, when I suggest other people, don't leave me for these people. You know, if you have room for both, I would appreciate it. Push for your better group. Push for your better group. I don't know what that means. I try to have a very positive and fun group. And you know what? I don't mind suggesting other people out there because I think learning from lots of different ways, lots of different people helps you. And I think that is yes, there's lots of love to go around. That's right. I think that sharing ideas and learning from both, different people's aspects, different ways of knowing it would actually help. That is the name of her group. You can Keto. That's the name of it. I think that's what. Yeah. Don't leave, Steve. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Oh, push for your better. Push for your better. Really? That's push for your better. That's weird. That's a weird Facebook, right? Push for your better. I don't know. Support can be beautiful. It is. It can be. And, you don't have to agree on everything. You know what I mean? You don't have to always, let me plug this in here. You don't have to always see eye to eye on every single thing, because even with people that I totally 100% respect, like Dr. Eric Westman, we don't see eye to eye on everything. Can we talk about collagen peptides? It is so confusing information on the internet. Collagen peptides are, you can get them in that little packet. I've shown that here because it comes in some of those keto crates and paleo packs and stuff like that. Basically, collagen will help strengthen your hair, your muscles, even your skin. So it's a good supplement to take in. I do it just about every day. I get some sort of collagen in every day. It comes from bone broth. It comes from like the bone marrow, I believe, something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it gets into you or how it is created, but I think it's something like that. Well, thank you, Tanya. Tanya said, I've gained more help from you and Amy than anyone ever. It's great how much you've helped others. Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. Gelatin and collagen I think are almost the same thing. Yep. I think collagen and gelatin are the same thing. I don't know. You guys will have to check that out. I love collagen peptides. Use them daily. I use them in my BPC and even my hot bone broth. Marjorie says that. Marjorie also says the constant search for accurate, excuse me, the accurate information or info is my biggest interest right now. Lots of inaccurate stuff on YouTube. I hate inaccurate stuff. Have to sift through because, like you say, everything doesn't work for everyone. Right. That's true. Certain things, in general, I believe the ketogenic diet can work for everyone. I really do. And you should. Jennifer, you should make those ketos or those gummies after the cut. Yeah, I think that the ketogenic in general will work for most people. It's just a little bit of a tweaking here and there that you may have to do with it. I don't think that a higher protein is going to help you. And I noticed that Amy doesn't think the same thing either. If you are thinking that you can increase your proteins and still stay in a ketogenic state, and some people will claim that Dr. Finney says this, but they claim that, well, he doesn't say that some of your fat's going to be some of that fat. No. He talks clearly about your dietary fat being around 75 to 80%. Yes, he does. I have the video. I've played the video numerous times. And for him to actually say, if you think that you can get your proteins over 20%, then you are not in a ketogenic state. So some people like to claim that Dr. Finney and Jeff Volek are on the side of this higher protein group, which honestly, that was the old Atkins. They wouldn't have changed Atkins if Atkins still worked the way they want it to. The higher protein, okay, here's one of the things I see about the higher protein. Okay, let me clear my screen. Your saggy skin, your loose skin, that's protein. Okay, if those people that are claiming you should eat higher protein, well, what about that saggy skin? That's what the body is going to use for protein as well. So those people that are claiming that your body will use your body fat as well as some of the dietary fat in order to lose weight. That's true, it will. But if they say, well, I'm just going to cut my fat all the way down and let my body use all of my visceral fat, which is my stored body fat. No, it doesn't do it like that, or it would have already done it that way. You can go into a starvation mode and you can really starve yourself thin, but the problem is that you're going to screw up your metabolic rate. And the more you screw up your metabolic rate, the quicker and easier that lost weight is going to come right back. Okay. So if you do the ketogenic diet in a very healthy way, by keeping your fats at around 75%, keeping your carbs really low, at under 20 grams a day, and to keep your proteins at a moderate, you're going to get the benefit of the ketogenic diet. You're going to keep your metabolic rate higher. Now, a lot of those people that have a stall in the very beginning, the problem I see with a lot of these people, and it's not everybody, but it's a lot of them, is that they came into this diet with a very low caloric intake already. All right, because a lot of us are trying to lose weight, and we had that mindset where we think, Ronnie's here. Hey, brother, what's going on? All right, Ronnie, we'll see you later, buddy. And we come into this idea of dieting because we're trying to lose weight. We have that mindset of should we cut our calories down? And honestly, the way a lot of people talk, the way I mentioned, you don't know how many calories you're actually burning. So how do you know how many calories to cut? All right. If you cut too much, you're going to cut down your metabolic rate. And sometimes it's really hard to increase that metabolic rate. Now, if you've ever watched Biggest Loser, you guys have watched that, correct? All you guys, I'm sure you have. Those people that lose all that weight, they did such damage to their metabolic rate that I believe just about every one of them are gaining their weight back. Because when you destroy your metabolic rate, it's really, really hard. It takes years to improve that metabolic rate back to normal. And it doesn't take much to screw it up. So eating a low calorie for a certain period of time is really going to screw up that metabolic rate. So I always suggest, and this is what I've been telling you guys, is don't come into the ketogenic diet so low calorie, because when you start to feel hungry, you'll stop eating even more. Okay. And if your calorie intake is already down here, your amount of food you're eating is already down here, that's going to supply you with energy. And if you try to cut below that, you don't have much room. All right. So the problem with that, or the solution to that, would be when you come into the ketogenic diet, come in a little higher. Increase your calories, increase the amount of foods that you're eating. Eat as much as you want. Eat until you feel full, not until your brain says, oh my God, I can't keep eating this. Eat until you stop feeling hungry. Okay. Now I get that that's scary for a lot of people, and it's hard to fathom, and it's hard to do that, and hard to get that through your mind, and to get past that mental block that's really you're struggling with, because you want to lose weight, and why would you increase calories, and why would you eat so much more if you want to lose weight? Well, once you get yourself up here and you get used to these calories, okay, and you start to your body starts to like where it's at, and you start to feel better, you start to function better, you start to want to exercise, you start to want to be more active, you feel that the energy level is really, really increasing. So now you're at this level. Okay. Now just naturally let the body start to cut down some of the foods. And you're not just going to cut down the fats. Okay. You're going to end up cutting down all of them, the carbs, the proteins, and the fats, so that they all come down to another level. So if you're up here and you start to cut down, look at the amount of fat that your body will make up, because when you cut those calories that you eat, your dietary calories, your dietary foods that you're eating, now your body's still going to be functioning at this level. Instead of when you came into the diet, you tried to start it at this level, and you tried to keep your calories really low. There's not a lot of visceral fat or fat that your body needs to make up for that energy that you're trying to do. So you get yourself used to this level of expectancy from your body. So when you cut it down to that level you were at, look at all this. This is all now coming from your body fat. This is where those people that are losing all that body fat, this is how they do it. All right. Their body is already way up here on calories. Now they're naturally cut down here. And all of this is coming off from body fat. Where, like I said, if you come in low on the ketogenic diet and you didn't increase your calories, you didn't follow what a lot of people said was eat higher calories, eat until you're full, stop when you're hungry, stuff like that. You already allowed that body to start to feel less hungry. And now you've only got this amount of play, and you're not going to lose a lot of weight, and you're not going to see the good results like a lot of people are saying. All right. So the scary part is to get past that caloric intake. Okay. That calories that you're eating, and you're going to end up having to eat a lot more calories, and it's scary. I get it. I'm right there with you guys. But when there's a lot of sayings out there, like when you eat more, you lose more. Some people they like, I couldn't believe it. The more I ate, the more I lost, and that's what happens when the body gets tuned up. When you start to increase that metabolic rate, it's a basal metabolic rate is what it's called, but a lot of people just call it metabolic rate. It's just amazing how fast you start to lose the weight, because the body will start functioning better. It'll start running like a better machine, and you'll start losing the weight. And that's how you can get past some of these stalls, some of these, why am I not losing as much as my husband or my wife? Why am I not losing as much as some of these other people that are talking on here? It's about their basal metabolic rate, and that's how it works. Can keto heal that slower Absolutely, it can. But but healing takes time and consistency. That's very correct. Keto can heal that metabolic rate, but you have to be willing to eat those calories. You can't not eat those calories. Okay, you have to eat those calories in order to increase your metabolic rate, because when you eat at such a low caloric intake, you eat less and less food, trying to starve yourself thin, or trying to tap into this. Hey, Kelly, sir, If you're trying to tap into your fat storage, you actually have to have that energy level already up. You have to have um, functioning things turned on, because as you just decrease those things, your body is also going to decrease production. It's going to decrease your energy level. It's going to decrease your digestion. It's going to decrease your thinking. It's going to decrease just your overall blood flow. It's going to decrease a lot of stuff, and it's going to shut things down. It's going to slow a process. It's going to really screw you up. So in order for you to change all that, you got to eat, you got to eat. And in the very beginning, when people are saying, is it okay that I'm not hungry? I just want to say no, because in the beginning, I don't, I'm really one of those people that says, no. In the beginning, if you are not hungry and you're trying to do this one meal a day in the very beginning, no, you're not ready for it. Okay. You are not ready for one meal or two meals or even, maybe three. Yeah. But food, I don't have the money to buy more food. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Lisa. By this time of month, I am so low on food and no money. Well, that sucks. There's a lot of things I could help with, Lisa. It just sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's tough. And it's tough to eat healthy because they make all the healthy food expensive, and all the crap food, they make it so cheap. Yeah, because they want to make the majority of Americans and the majority of the world is poor. So they make all the crappy food really cheap so that you get sick and then you end up on healthcare. Blah. It's a cruel world. Yeah. Stick with it though, kid. You'll be all right. Do what you can. Let's see. Marjorie Burnett. After losing 50 pounds fairly easily, I realized I need to increase fat, lower protein, and most of all, track my macros because my food plan needed to change up to accommodate the higher fats. I've always said the higher fats. When I first started my Facebook group, a lot of people disagreed with me. And since then, I see people like Jason Whitrock, when he comes on some of his things, and people ask him what's the most important macro. He says, all right, here's your most important macro: fat, 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 and fat. Okay. If you ever watch Keto Connect, the couple, Matt and Mega, Matt said that he is now starting to think that a higher fat keto diet is more productive, is probably more ketogenic, and he's more leaning to that camp, I guess, to the higher fat camp. Peggy's on a fishing vacation. Must be nice. How about eggs, Lisa? Hugs. Yep. Yeah. Anybody ever watch Goody Beats? Goody Beats found I guess it's like a deli or like a shopping center where he can go in and get. You're welcome, kid. You're welcome, Lisa. Where he goes in and he can buy a salad for a certain, not by weight, but just by the container. So he fills that thing up with salad, right? And then he takes hard-boiled eggs and he puts like 12 or 15 hard-boiled eggs in there. Now, he doesn't necessarily eat them all right then and there. He'll take them home. And he pays like $4.99 for a salad. That's, pretty big salad. And he just fills it up with, now they don't go by pound. A lot of places will weigh that salad. And like I've done it at some of our grocery stores, and it's really fun to do, but that salad can end up costing you $10 or something. It sucks. Let's see. Don't like eggs, but Marie Harris. Don't like eggs, but I eat them. I love eggs. I love eggs. Hey, Get Fit Trucker areas. Kelly's here. Marie's here. Marjorie's here. Spivey's here. Who else? Ronnie Glissifer was here. Allie Moe was here. I don't know if she's still here. Let's see. Derek is here. Another video that watch when I get home. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. This one is only to promote the podcast, and the podcast will be tomorrow. So I know you guys don't have time to catch up on all these live videos, and I'm just trying to get the information out there. So please go to the YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hi, Sherry. Sherry just joined us. If you haven't subscribed to the Going Keto podcast on YouTube, please do so. If you haven't shared it, please do that too. I really appreciate all the shares. You know, go in. There's the dots, and it says where you can share. Go in there, copy the link, take that to whatever social media you use, whether it's Twitter, whether it's I don't know, anything, you know, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and just post it in there. Copy. Yeah. Please, when you see other people doing lives that you like, suggest that they do a live collaboration with yours truly. I tend to get along with most people, believe it or not. My wife's and this lady we just met the other day said, the lady that ran my palm, she was like, yeah, you don't seem like the real nice, caring guy when you first see me, because I'm like, I don't know, 6'3", 240 some pounds. You don't have that I'm a nice guy kind of look, which was sad. I think I'm a nice guy. You guys know me, but I guess it's the persona that I project. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, I love everybody on my YouTube and my Facebook. You guys are awesome. And I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I thank you all for showing up. I thank you for all the thumbs up, all the likes. If you can go and share all these things, let people know about what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to help people. Try and get people to collaborate with me so I can get more of my word out, and they can get their word out as well. Kara's here. Kara, I haven't seen you in a long time. Long time. You've been busy. Anyway, I am actually shutting this down right now. I'm going to go try to enjoy the rest of my cloudy, miserable, cold, rainy day in Pennsylvania. Sucks. Weather here sucks lately. But thanks for showing up, everybody. Please go to the podcast, give some love there. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Get people to subscribe. We are starting from the basement and we're going up. So husband came home for a few days. Oh, okay, I get it. You did. Well, you got on. We'll see y'all later. You got on just in time for the goodbye, Sherry. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to shut down the YouTube first. Thank you, everybody. Where's my shutdown? I always miss the shutdown on here. We'll get to it here. Here it is. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks. Bye, YouTube.